How often have you been skeptical? Skepticism can really be a trap. It can be a snare that can catch you. It's a form of prejudice, too, if you really think about it. If you're skeptical of something or someone right from the start. John 1:46, the dude, I think it was something with an N, Nathaniel, or said, Nazareth, can anything good come from Nazareth? From
Hmm.
anything good come from there? He was just being skeptical. He was prejudging people from Nazareth. So then the guys took him over to Jesus, and Jesus leaned into the relationship, started a discussion with him, and it flipped it. Jesus actually told him something that he knew that Jesus had to be somebody special because no one could have known about him sitting
Mhm.
under the fig tree. But the point is, Jesus is teaching us to not be skeptical and to not be prejudiced or not prejudge people or situations. The question is, how do you react to new voices or new ideas? I do have a natural reaction, and it's probably all based on my past and everything else. So
Mhm.
what I've learned to do is have that reaction, but then let that pass, engage in a conversation. You can trust someone first. And then if they break your trust, then consider yourself warned and
Sure.
aware.
Right.
And then it's on me. After that, if I can just suspend that skepticism and any prejudice, then I won't miss out on something that God may be having for me. To one of our values in a community, don't make assumptions. Never
Mm.
assume. That's the way we say it. Never assume. I can think of times in my corporate life because in that world, there were
Mhm.
so many, and maybe you're in the corporate world now listening to this, and there's so many people that are into politics and look in just the right way. So I think I got to a point in that world where I was skeptical of just about everybody. I mean, that was my default, was to be
Yeah.
skeptical until they proved me different, which was the world, I think.
Yeah.
That's what the world wants to teach. Jesus teaches the exact opposite. Don't be skeptical until they give you a reason to be. So it's just, I just think back to life in that world. So if you're in that world, I know, believe me, I can relate. I know how that is. A lot of times, if you can be the first one to accept somebody at face value, there's a chance they may live up to your expectation instead of living down
Mhm.
to skepticism. Because I think sometimes we can have an impact on people the way we approach them. If we
For
like, if somebody
sure.
approaches me, Nicole, I'm going to react or respond differently
Yeah.
than someone who is accepting of me right off the bat.
Absolutely. So true. It's like if you treat someone with love and respect and kindness, the fruits of the spirit, versus the opposite of that, unacceptance, skepticism, not with love,
Mm-hmm.
judging harshly. It's going to have a totally different effect on how they feel comfortable or safe in our presence and being themselves, right? They're
Yeah.
going to be on guard. I
Well,
would be on guard with people like that.
yeah. I'll give you a great example. Going to the flying back and forth from Florida, and you go to the coffee shop in the airport, and it's just like people just packed. And the lady that was there, yeah, we're gonna get you. You could tell she's so because she's been doing this probably for hours and hours, person
Yeah.
after person. And I just go, hey, sunshine, how are you? And
Aw.
she stopped. She looked and she smiled. She said, I'm really good. Thank you for asking.
Wow.
But you see all that skepticism that was going on
Yep.
because she probably went through people, person after person after person. So
Yeah.
she's going to be a robot. No one's engaging
Right.
with her.
Right.
Okay, what do you need? Okay, what do you need? Okay,
Right.
what do you need?
And she might have had people who
So,
weren't very nice to her too.
yeah, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so much fun, you guys, when you get wisdom like this from the Bible and Jesus's teachings, and then you can go out and say, well, how can I apply that? And really, coming into this conversation, I wasn't even thinking of the other end of it, where people are in that environment. It's just fun. If you want to do something fun on a Saturday night, get a couple of friends together and go out on the town. Let's go be Jesus. Just
Exactly.
just Act as Jesus would act, and you're going to have a blast. I guarantee you. It's
That's
going to be
right.
so much fun.
That's right.
Yeah. Jesus was good. He met people where they were.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I love about him. He didn't leave them there.
No, he
He said, I
didn't.
see where you're at. Now we're going. And if you don't
Yep.
want to go, you stay there in your crap. You can stay there.
Yep.
But we're going. You're
Yep.
going. Let's move over
Yeah.
here.
He gave people the
So
choice.
yeah.
No
Yeah, it's
forcing of
beautiful.
anything, but just his presence, the way he was a choice to go higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it. So we have hopefully today just like inspired you to never be skeptical or prejudiced again and to actually understand that that is a place that the world is in right now, but you can go out and make a difference right now today
That's right.
in
Right now.
instant. Yeah, go outside your house and the first person you see, uh, spread some joy, and I guarantee you you'll get a smile. Well, I can't guarantee you. Some people will look at you like you're crazy. That's okay. I
Yeah.
get crazy looks all the time. It's
Yep. That's
okay.
okay too.
Subscribe with the notification bell to receive regular updates. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to see more like it. Comment down below. This can be with questions or answers to a question you ask. And we will see you next time on the journey from isolation to community, where the next step beyond is freedom.